Hello, boxing world. It's your boy. Boxing race has been a long time. I've been sick, been on vacation, uh, mostly sick, and that's what's kept me from doing videos. But first of all, I want to send a shout out to everybody who's been doing coverage of the Kovalev fight, Kovalev Ward fight 2 for the last few times, the last few months, especially this past week. I have to give everybody props from Thunderdome Boxing to Precise to Ego, Dante's Boxing, Fight Hub, Ali Setback. Y'all all did a good job, and some of y'all even surprised me. Some of y'all others that I did not name, and others I did name, who like to dick ride certain fighters, actually touched on some of the shit that I didn't think y'all were gonna touch on, like the PED scandal and stuff that was in question, the strategies and the tactics that Ward tried to do as far as hiring John David Jackson to be in his corner, not once but twice, even this week. Y'all did a good job. But now it's my turn. And there's a lot of shit I want to touch on, but I'm going to make this video brief because I'm out here and I'm waiting for the nail salon to open up, as you can see right there. There's the nail salon. It's Father's Day weekend, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I am a father. And my family is treating me to get a pedicure. So, shout out to my family. Love y'all. I appreciate it very much. I don't get this every day, you know. Hey. But, a lot of you motherfuckers have been running around saying stupid shit. First of all, I want to touch on the racism shit that y'all been talking about with the Kovalev Ward. Every now and then you might see me glance out like this, because, you know, this video right here is being recorded in 4K, so you'll be able to watch this one in 4K. You should be able to watch this one in 4K, because I'm recording this bitch in 4K. So it better pop up where you got the fucking option to watch 4K. I want you to understand. You understand me, bitch? Okay. But some of y'all been talking about that race shit. Let me tell you something, man. It's boxing. And I'm tired of the bullshit, man. Through history, from whether you want to say Kovalev, Pascal, Muhammad Ali, Frazier, Muhammad Ali, goddamn Sonny Liston. It's always been racist comments. It's boxing. You're trying to sell a fucking fight. Okay? Now, as this fight has bad blood written all over it, yes, it does. Because this man feels like he was robbed out of his titles, in which 75% of the boxing fucking community, whether you want to agree with it or not, I don't give a fuck if you were sitting there live and the blood splashed across your goddamn face. Ward lost the goddamn fight. There's no fucking arguing with that. Stop fucking playing fucking games and stop trying to brainwash people, bitch. Y'all always talk that bullshit about you don't know boxing. No, motherfucker, you don't know reality. That's what it really is. You don't know reality. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck if you laced up a pair of gloves and you got into a motherfucking small. Okay, motherfucker, my big ass is laced up a pair of gloves and I took Taekwondo. And the fact of the matter is that man got fucked up. I mean, there's no which way, even if the swing rounds, if you gave him the swing rounds, it still didn't come out enough for Ward to take the fucking fight. And I remember watching that fight that night, and when they gave that first fight, the fight before that fight, the decision, somebody fucked up and made the comment saying that this wasn't the right call and I hope it doesn't carry over into the next fight. Well, it did. Was the fight fixed? The fight could have been fucking fixed. There's a whole lot of people that was involved in this shit that I have a lot of respect for. And let me tell you something. I am, and I'm not going to say I still am a fan of Andre Ward. I follow Andre Ward's career since he was in the amateurs. The reason why is because Roy Jones is my favorite fucking fighter. And Andre Ward was under the tutelage of Roy Jones. When he won his gold medals, he gave it to Roy Jones due to the fact of what happened to him in the Seoul Korea Olympics. So I don't want nobody to say that, oh, you know, you're a black man going against a black man and all this stuff. You ride the white man's dick. First of all, Kovalev and them are not white. That's another fucking race. When you're talking about white, you're talking about white Americans. And I'm not here to get into all that race shit and understand this. No, motherfucker. just because you see boxing race don't mean that I'm a part of a fucking tribe. I'm into boxing, racing, cars, bitches, and more boxing and cars. Okay? Minus the bitches. That slipped out. I had Jay-Z in my head for a minute there. I'm sorry. Money, cars, and clothes and hoes and all that shit. But boats and hoes. But like I'm saying, the shit has to sell. At the end of the day, you're trying to get a psychological advantage over your opponent. 90% of the boxing is mentally. 10% is physical. Anybody who boxes, who follow boxing knows this. It's the art of war. Learn how to beat your opponent before you lay a hand on your opponent. Beat your opponent mentally. Once you beat your opponent mentally, the physical part is just the easy part. It's easy for me to go up here and throw a rock upside your fucking head and knock you out. But me to talk shit and break you down and have you worried that when I throw this motherfucking rock, this is going to be the biggest rock. This little motherfucking rock going to feel like a boulder when it knock you upside your goddamn head. And that's what Mike Tyson did. Tyson wanted to eat your heads. He wanted to rip your head off and shit down your neck. He will beat his opponents mentally. And that's the name of the game. Both camps this time, I have to say, have done a good job. But Ward has done a good job mentally getting at Sergey for the last few weeks. Now that could play out one or two ways. And what I mean by that is because we have seen what happens when you anger Kovalev. Ask John Pascal and other boxers. But like I said, I took up boxing and I took up Taekwondo. And I know that you never go into a fight angry. So let's hope that he has what John David Jackson says, the mental capacity to basically turn that anger and use it to cause blunt force trauma up against Andre Ward's head. And yes, if you don't hear what I'm saying, yeah, I'm making my fight prediction. I'm calling it like it is. I got Sergey Kovalev. And not only do I got Sergey Kovalev, I think if he don't knock him down multiple times, he's going to knock him out by the 8th round. I really don't see this shit going past 6. Because that man's pissed the fuck off because you took his titles and you running around town like you're a true motherfucking champion. When 75% of the fucking boxing community agree that your punk ass lost. You were given a big ass gift. And people can say what the fuck they want to say about it as if Andre Ward is the best thing happening. And like I said, I was one of the few people that was one of the huge Andre Ward fans. But then I just started seeing subtle shit. And when I started seeing those subtle things, it made me realize that he wasn't the man that I thought he was when it came to boxing. He cries too much. He feels like, you know, fuck all his accolades and accomplishments. That Super 6 shit was years ago. When you beat Chad Dawson, that was a man coming down from weight. And that's when I had to realize that I had to understand boxing. You know, even though I had seen it happen to Roy, but I had to understand boxing from another angle. That it's more to this shit. You know, I don't see. First of all, a lot of people have agreed, and Paulie Malignaggi has just said it this week, that Andre Ward cannot box with Sergey Kovalev. He's going to have to do some rough house shit. And I think that rough house shit last time worked for him because it took some steam out of Kovalev's momentum, and it also broke his rhythm, and it took some steam off his punches because that's fucking with you when you got to fight this motherfucker, and this motherfucker done turned into an octopus. Now his head is in there. It's like 5 arms are in there. He's wrestling you. He's kneeing you. He's kicking you. He's doing all this shit. And you supposed to be in there boxing. But I think now Kovalev's going to be well prepared. The only thing I can think of that this motherfucker could do this time is pull out a gun. He's not winning this fight. He's not. There's no fucking way in hell. I don't care about the whole shit of, oh, in boxing it never shows that a man gets beat twice if he's been robbed. I don't give a fuck about that shit. I'm telling you right the fuck now. Ward ass is getting knocked the fuck out, or he's gonna get stretched on the canvas a couple of times. He's gonna lose that fight decisively. And if they give it to him after that, I'm done with boxing. I'm fucking done with it. Now, on to some other shit. Conor McGregor and Mayweather. Nobody likes this fight, but I'm going to watch it. I'm not going to say how I'm going to watch it. And I'm not watching it because I want to see Conor McGregor fight fucking money. No, I'm watching it because I'm hoping that Conor McGregor ass get lucky and he knocks Floyd ass out. Some people say wishful thinking. Hey, it's boxing. Anything can happen. Just like I understand that Andre Ward probably could knock Sergey Kovalev out. But if it does happen with a man who has less than a 50% knockout ratio, I am going to scream PEDs. Him knocking him down, I can see that. I could truly see that. But I can't see him knocking him out. Now, Canelo, you in trouble. I hope you know you got what you wanted. But you're in trouble come September, buddy. There's no ifs, and buts about it. You can scream that bullshit. You was born ready. You were born ready to die. You can't fix this fight. That boy gonna hurt you.